Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'll be testing out Everfrost on Ryze. So I've tested out, I don't know, like 5 times already, but it doesn't seem too good. Like, I don't like it that much, but I feel like there could be uses for it. And the uses I'm thinking of, okay, so first, let me get this out of the way. In team fights, it is worse than Liandry's and Luden's because it feels so hard to actually get a snare on people. Like, they have to be standing still, basically, which is never going to happen in a team fight, so, like, I have to land the snare for it to actually happen. But if I'm landing a snare and then Everfrosting, I'm stuck in spot for, like, 1.5 seconds, so that's kind of unrealistic of a standard, I believe. And if you're, like, team fighting, 4 people won't just let you Everfrost in front of their faces, you know? But the health it gives 200 health. So I think it's good versus like maybe assassins or like point and click bursts like Annie, Zed, maybe Akali. So I'll be testing it out this game, and I know a lot of people like to know how it is to play versus Akali and all that. So you know, 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's some good quality gaming, you know. I don't have W, but if this guy wants to gank, he can go for it. Okay, not bad, not bad. 7 mid. So with Luden's gives guaranteed burst and mobility in team fights. Liandry's gives guaranteed damage and shred. And Everfrost just basically just gives survivability. But it's not too noticeable in like the survivability mid-late game, it's not too noticeable. It's pretty noticeable on first item spike though. Like Banshees and Zhonya's will do the job that the health does, except way better. So that's why I feel like Everfrost isn't too great of an item. However, let's see if it has any uses or not. We'll know by the end of this game if Everfrost is good or not, because this is probably one of the most ideal scenarios to actually build Everfrost in, when they have pretty short range players, and I'm versus an assassin, so health is pretty valuable in this matchup. I don't want to EQ because my EQ doesn't do too much damage, so I'm saving my mana until level 4. The wave is... it's going to shove out to me, so I'm in no rush or anything to do anything. Oh no, I missed my Q. Should be fine. Akali has Ignite, so I have TP advantage. Mostly just chilling for the most part. Oh crap. I don't mind. I have a lot of potions, so it doesn't really matter. I mostly wanted to stop her base there. I don't want to getting a free reset off, especially when I have TP advantage. I want her to have to miss out on CS if she recalls or something. So I can start shoving now. This is Ryze's #1 strength, his shove potential. It doesn't really matter if he tries to freeze or anything on me, because I have TP. It doesn't really matter. And if he freezes this, I'll come back to lane with more resources and items in him, and then he will not have a good time, because I'll just be stronger than him. And it looks like he's trying to freeze, so we'll just port back. Right on real quick. I could have waited a little second or two maybe for a little bit more mana, but it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, just as I said. Now I'm stronger, and because he chose to freeze, you're not going to run into freezes in low elo, but GM plus you'll see people try to freeze a lot. But if for some reason someone does try to freeze in your game, then this is what you would do. Also, you would be capable of freezing. That's a big edge you would have over other players, especially low elo, because most people don't even know what freeze is. So, yeah. That's how you deal with freezes, boys. So I'm just playing for... mostly just playing to deny her base. I can't really kill her too much unless she messes up really hard. In low elo, yeah, you can definitely easily kill this Akali, because they're going to mess up. But this Akali is... I'd have to say Grandmaster, so he's not gonna let me kill him that easily. can base here. What I would want to buy is boots and a pink. So this is how you like pressure Akali early game. You just play with the wave and play with your wave clear. And I am 16 CS up as a result. Oh, I just head back now. So the best thing about the Everfrost build path is you can always opt out of it. You can always just go Ludens. They build out of the two same items. So it's always nice. Obviously Lion Juice doesn't build the same, but they don't have too many tanks. So Lion Juice is what you would build versus tanks. Ludens is what you'd go most standard most of the time, I think. And I'm gonna test Everfrost in this game to see if maybe Everfrost is also a standard item, but my heart tells me no. It's not very standard of an item. Doesn't seem very standard. Okay, we didn't lose too much for it. Akali has no R now, so that goes most of her damage. Oof. Okay. She's a bit fast, but try to land the bounce on the minions so that it guaranteed hits when you're trading, especially versus melees. That's about all I can do. She has to base. She's gonna call her Graves here soon, so I'm gonna hug topside. The reason I hug topside is they just took Drake. That means Graves is 100% on bot side. So my escape is not my tower, my escape is top. So I just head to topside. See? He can't touch me. What? Is this guy for real? That is not allowed, man. This guy is not allowed to go for my jungle. I'll ward that just in case. It's extremely hard to solo kill on Ryze and Hylo. I think if I'm playing versus like Diamond or below Akali, then she just dies there. Actually, Master tier or below Akali. Yeah, it's just hard to solo kill. Ryze is not that good of a duelist. He's more of a control mage at this point. A low range control mage. The worst. The only thing he has going for him is the pure damage provided to him this season by the combination of Mythic plus Archangels plus Death Cap. That's why Ryze is strong this season. He can just stack so much AP. But his playstyle has definitely changed from like the past year or two. So yeah, he has ulti now, so that's what I have to watch out for. Wants to give me blue. Screw it, let's go. I'm gonna miss these 3 melee or casters, but it would have been risky anyways. Like Akali could have just ulted on me or something, and I would not have a fun time if that happened. So pink's always good. Here, 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 and here. Those 4 brushes are always really good. Unfortunately, she's gonna clear it, but don't go contest her. You don't know where the enemy jungler is. He could be there for all you know. So what you would do instead is you shove the wave and then look to force a window or something. Window in which you can do something. It's kind of hard. So in this window, the only thing I can do is probably just clear the enemy pink ward. Okay, it's kind of hard actually. Shen's just committing. So yeah, I can't really do anything here, I guess. I can go bot, I guess. You don't want to fight Akali 1v1. It's really bad. She just shits on you. Yeah, that's about all I can do. I could have committed to bot side a bit earlier too. I think that is Heimerdonger. Probably get a plate. I just saw the Graves topside, so shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna back up. I could get roamed on by Akali perhaps. I have TP for mid, so it's best we swap back now before the wave hits, or else I'll lose out on a wave. I don't have to TP either. Yeah, I don't really have to TP. By not TPing, I'm guaranteeing that I miss at least 3 melees, but it's better to hold TP for side lane plays, for the most part. It's not worth CSing, or TPing for like 3 CS or something. So I'm definitely feeling Ludens, but for the sake of science, I'll go Everfrost. It's just so hard to weave into your combos, you know? That's why I don't like it. But okay, who knows? Maybe by the end of this game I change my mind, but I highly doubt it. Nice wave clear and trade at the same time. Always pretty good. They're gonna go for Drake. Nothing I can do to really stop them. Guess it was warded. It's okay. I'll let them chunk me out, and I'll head mid. What? You want to contest this? You're a bit of a weirdo, but okay. I think this is bad. Just go Herald, man. Alright, now I can buy my Everfrost. Alright, gonna get that 200 HP spike. So, the thing about Everfrost is, I think you have to be really good at using the active for it to actually be decent for you, you know? Like, you have to actually know how to use this. So, there's 2 ways to use it. You can use this as a slow to get your EWQ off, or you can use it as a route after you EWQ. So, it really just varies from scenario to scenario. Like right here, I could probably use it as a slow. Oh, he walked into it. Nice. Back up, back up. I don't want to fight him.
An ally has been slain. Turret plating will soon fall.
Fast, please use it. Oh my god, dude. Keep your eyes on the prize, dude. That's actually so annoying. That's 320 gold. That's literally worth 20 gold more than a kill, by the way. Because this guy wanted potentially a kill. He could have secured the same gold as a kill. Actually, more gold than a kill. This is why I just don't fucking chase candy, guys. You have to focus on the fucking objective. Actually, kind of annoying, man. I'm low-key triggered. I pinged it like 3 times, too. Alright, I'll just space. I'm gonna be pretty close to Archangel Staff, so I'm gonna start building towards that ASAP. The other option I could buy here are boots, but I think it's fine. Let's just get this. I'm gonna get boots on the next base. This guy wants the side lane? Sure, I guess. Or well, we'll just head over for now. Much to do, I think. Gonna head towards blue buff. Don't have TP for a while. mean, I'm just out. Would have been easier to get out too if I had move speed from Ludens. Oof, gotta dodge these. I mean, it's easy to dodge, but holy crap, that's an annoying one. That is truly annoying. I think I'll go Merc Treads this game. Actually, I could get Sorix. I'm kind of feeling Sorix, you know. Screw it, man. Let's go Sorix. I'm gonna build like Zhonya's or something anyways. Let's get some damage. Head towards mid. So I've rooted twice before, but they weren't really important roots. They're just like whatever. But the main benefit is the 200 extra health I have right now. And it did nothing for me. Yeah, I definitely feel way better if I had like Ludens or something. Like I couldn't even get my Everfrost off, man. Like I legit rooted her with my EW, and it still didn't land. Especially like you have to cast others' abilities too, right? Like your EQ and all that. It's actually so annoying to use this item. I think there's a learning curve, indeed. Yeah, if I just had like freaking Ludens or something, I'd probably do a lot more damage to her and just leave. Well. So yeah, definitely not really feeling it. This guy's just dead, man. Rest in peace. See, look how low that range is. Like, GLP actually does something there, but Everfrost, it's just like such a worse version of GLP, man. See, I have one pink ward. It's all the way back in near my base. We should have vision if someone tries to contest me. Hopefully I kill this thing soon, man. Get me out of here. Get me the heck out of there, man. Alright. Not too bad. I'm a little but I don't think they should be able to dive me or anything. It's just Akali up here for now. He could be in that brush, so I'm gonna back up. And also, I'm not gonna kill the wave instantly. I want the wave. The wave is right here in Fog of War. It's gonna come. I'm just gonna wait for it, okay? Because if I walk up, if I cleared it instantly, I'd have to walk up, and then Akali could probably kill me. See, Akali's still in the area. She would have killed me. Just because my champion does not duel very well. Okay, now we see Akali. I can take Krugs, and I'll have my Seraph's Embrace once I get the base, hopefully. Pretty close to it. Alright, yeah, I got it now. Amazing. I'm gonna teleport back onto the map. Yeah, I said this at the start. Like, Everfrost, landing Everfrost versus mobile champions is so hard. The only thing this item is doing for me is giving me 200 extra HP right now. That is how it feels. I can't really walk up until I have my jungler nearby. Drake is in 2 minutes, so we really want to fight for that. So we'll see the true extent of this item. Yeah, it just feels so useless, man. It just feels so useless, man. If I have like Luden's move speed or something, at least I can do something maybe. Like, that did nothing for me there. The 200 health is covered by like Zanya's once I get it or something. It just feels so bad, man. Wait for us, team. Wait for us. I'm gonna set this Herald to top while we fight for this Drake. It's rooted 3 times so far, and every root has been used. Wait, what? It heralded mid? Okay, well, I mean, that's okay too. See, look at how short that range is. I couldn't even do anything about that. We want to hold our vision. Don't let them walk in for free. Oh my god, the shroom. They shouldn't have seen us. This should be free. This should be really free. Okay. Next item would be, okay, so I have 2 choices here. It's always going to be, my third item should always be Death Cap or Zanya's, okay? I'm having some difficulty surviving, but I think I really value the damage from Death Cap, so let's go with that actually. So if you're going Death Cap, that means you have to play a lot smarter than if you went like Zanya's. Because you have invincibility for like 2.5 seconds if you go Zanya's, so you can play a bit more up and, you know, not have to rely on flash as much. So yeah, let's go with this one. Okay, very nice. I feel like I didn't even have time to cast Everfrost there. Look at that travel speed, man. Like, it didn't even reach Alaoi in time. That's why I didn't even bother Everfrosting Shen. Because he would have just been out of the range. Like, max range Everfrost is useless. However, minimum range Everfrost is pretty good. That's why it's good on champions like Lissandra, potentially Sylas, but I can't vouch for that because I haven't actually tested it. But it's good in theory, you know? But theory doesn't always work out to expectation. Just like with Ryze. Like, it sounds so broken, right? Ryze having a 3-second root, right? But look how useless it feels for me right now. It feels like it's done nothing for me. The only thing it's done for me is give me health. That's the only thing I feel like it's done for me. Look at that. Can't do anything with that, man. I can't even land my Everfrost, dude. This feels so bad. See, this is exactly what I meant. Like, in a team fight with 4 people, you're not just gonna be allowed to just cast Everfrost in front of them. They're just gonna mess you up, dude. Just because of how low range you are. Ryze is a champion where you're gonna be quick in and out. You go in, you go out, fast. You know, quick burst of damage, and then you go back to the back line or something, you know? I think versus like Annie, Everfrost is okay. Versus Akali, I'm really not feeling it. Especially because she has tenacity from runes and merc treads. Maybe for Zed it's not as bad, but if he has tenacity, if you're versing a champion with tenacity, it really feels bad. Let's get to this team fight. Even point blank, it feels like it takes so long to actually cast. So yeah, I'd much rather get the burst and extra damage stats from Ludens or something. Or the tank shred from Liandry's. That's how I feel about it, man. It feels like too much of a gimmick, you know? Like, it's too hard to make work. Like, I'd probably be a lot more fed right now if I actually had Everfrost. Or, not Everfrost, Ludens. So, this item didn't really save me from dying to Akali. And it didn't really do anything in teamfights either. Like, okay, I just got a root. What's that gonna do? Basically nothing. Right? It didn't do anything for me there. Like, it just feels so useless, man. So, I think my conclusion on this item, Everfrost, is that it's pretty bad. You would only buy it for health. That's what I feel like. Anyways, guys, yeah. I think the #1 best item on Ryze this patch is Ludens, and then Liandry's if you're versus tanks, and then Everfrost, I really don't see it being good at all, man. Like, LCK and LPL, the Chinese and Korean pros that play Ryze, they actually like Ryze over there. In the Western world, especially in NA, nobody plays Ryze. But in the East, they really like Ludens on Ryze. So I think for patch 10.25, Ludens is definitely the go-to. And yeah, I don't really like Everfrost. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.